Hello friends, it's Tanya with Sweet Tea Stampin' Spot. It's a little afternoon, actually it's about 12:15 I think, maybe a little bit after that. I've had a busy morning here and I wanted to get on and talk about a couple things and share some card samples and swaps that I've been getting this month. So I'll talk about those when I put my camera down. So if you're joining me live, please let me know. Let's see, making sure I can find myself. It looks like I'm there, so that is good news that I'm in the right spot. And I think I'm going to share myself because I think, let's see, there I am. And make sure that I've shared it to the group. Maybe not. I don't think I can do that right this second. Anyways, I hope you're all doing well and having a good first day of the work week if you had yesterday off. Of course, Memorial Day was yesterday, so a nice 3-day weekend for many of us. Hopefully you enjoyed the weather too. I know here in the southeastern corner of Virginia, it was a beautiful weekend. We had lots of great weather, not so humid, which is nice, but the next 3 days I think are supposed to be pretty hot in the 90s. And so, you know, we enjoyed it and did some fun things around the house and just enjoyed each other's company and got some work done in the new studio. So this morning I actually have been doing a lot of cleaning from the work that was done this weekend. So I did shoot a little video over the weekend with an update on the studio, so hopefully you have had a chance to watch that. It's like a 3-minute, 4-minute video. You can find it here on the Sweet Tea Stampin' Spot page. You can also find it on my YouTube channel, which is just Tanya Reed, and you'll see a little profile picture of me if you see that for Tanya. There's a little playlist, if you will. So I've recorded, I think, 3 videos so far for the studio, and I'll probably be doing another one this week. So, hello, I see people are joining in now. Hello, Sherry. I did get your message. I did not respond to any messages yesterday, and I've been cleaning downstairs all morning. So I will be sending you some pictures. I know you were asking for some pictures of some samples, so I'll be sending those to you hopefully this afternoon. So thanks for reminding me because I know I sent them to you, but then I did not send you the picture, so that will probably be helpful. All right, let's see. All right, I think I'm where I'm supposed to be. So today's May 31st. It's the last day of the month for May. And also it is the last day of an awesome promotion that expires today, and that's the In Color Starter Kit promotion. So I'm going to be talking about that today and also sharing some card swap samples that feature those in colors. So let me get my phone turned down and make sure you say hi. I can see comments now. I've got my computer synced in front of me so I can see that. So I'd love to see when you say hi. I'm not showing. Well, it's showing there. Okay. All right, let me cover the camera while I switch you around to the desktop and switch some lighting around a little bit. So hopefully we are pretty much in screen. Let's see, here we go. Okay, yes. So a couple of things for May. Like I said, it's the last day of the month, so this is the last day that my host code will be available. I think it looks a little bit blurry, so hopefully it gets caught up there and isn't blurry the whole time. But this is the host code. There we go. I think it's getting caught up. This is the host code if you wanted to do any shopping, or if you wanted to find out any more about that starter kit, you can also go to my website, tanyareed.stampinup.net. and click on join, and that is going to take you right to the link to put in your starter kit order. You don't need the host code for the starter kit order. It's a separate thing. But if you're just doing regular shopping, you could always use the host code if you're doing less than $100. Anything more than that, you want to consider either the starter kit or doing your own shopping workshop. That way you get the host rewards if you are doing anything more than 100. So, but tanyareed.stampinup.net, and then my May host code is active for the rest of today. All right, so like I said, the In Color Starter Kit promotion ends today, so I'm going to be reminding you about that today. I'm not going to be doing any stamping, but the In Color Starter Kit promotion, today is the last day. We've had, as of this morning, I have not checked yet this afternoon. Of course, it's only 12:20 something, but as of today, we actually have had 5 new Sweet Tea Stampers. So I'm excited to grow our team a little bit more each time. And most of them that joined, I'm trying to think, they're all in Hampton Roads. They are spread out between Norfolk and Chesapeake. I'm pretty sure I've covered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I believe it's all between Norfolk and Chesapeake. But of course, you don't have to be local to become part of our team. We do have Sweet Tea Stampers in different parts of the U.S., all the way from Minnesota, Iowa, Pennsylvania, Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, various parts of North Carolina. So we have a great time and connect a lot of times online with especially those that are out of town or that aren't able to make it in person. So, but the starter kit promotion is something offered by Stampin' Up! This month of May, and it includes some free additional products. That is including all 5 of the, let me put this down, all 5 of the new In Color ink pads. And of course, I've been featuring a lot of my projects this month with these new In Colors. They're so bright and fun. The Orchid Oasis, Parakeet Party, Starry Sky, Sweet Sorbet, and Tahitian Tide. So you get all 5 of those In Color ink pads with your starter kit. That's an additional free extra. You would get an assorted pack of all the cardstock colors in those same 5 colors. So you end up getting 4 of each sheet. So you get 20 pieces of cardstock, and that's 8.5 by 11 cardstock. And again, I love, love, love all these bright, fun colors. You would also get a pack of the 6 by 6 In Color Designer Series paper, and it's got 4 different, there's 40 sheets in here total. There's 4 different designs. I think I have them, let me see here. I think I've got them here so you can see them all. So there's all 5 of the colors. May have pulled out a spare extra one there. But all 5 of the colors in both the stripe and plaid print, that's an extra, of those 5 colors. So this is the Orchid Oasis, Parakeet Party, Starry Sky, Sweet Sorbet, and Tahitian Tide. And then the flip side has polka dots and like a floral print, but it's tone on tone kind of effect, but it gives you all 5 of those colors. So between getting the Designer Series paper, the ink pad assortment, and the assorted cardstock, you're going to be set with all these new In Color products to start creating right away. In addition, you get a grid paper, which is featuring the new In Color. So it's a pack of 25 grid papers. Grid papers are the ones that you might lay down underneath of your project station so that you don't get your table messy or messed up. So that is the special that's going on. So let me break down a little bit of this for you. I did this on the back of the paper so you can see, but basically a starter kit, first off, you get to choose whatever products you want in it from Stampin' Up. And in that product, you go a maximum of $125. So that does not include any of the products that I just showed you. That is simply whatever Stampin' Up supplies you want, whether it's stamp sets, stamps and die bundles, or stamps and punch bundles. It could be tools, it could be other ink pads or ink or color products, whether it's paper or embellishments, whatever it is. So you choose $125 in product. Then you're going to lay on top of that a $66.50 value with that free In Color bundle that I just talked to you about. Included in the starter kit is always a paper pumpkin, and it's always kind of a random paper pumpkin, a previous one that has been issued before, and then you can use that for yourself. You could give it away. You get some business supplies, and I value that around 25 bucks, but it includes a box of catalogs, and if there's a mini catalog, they will also include pack of those, order forms, some other paper business supplies, and those are something that if you don't want to use them, that's fine, but they're included in everybody's starter kit in case you decide you want to share Stampin' Up! With others. But that's a value of about $235, and again, that's rough on some of those numbers, but it only costs $99 plus tax. So that is really, truly an amazing deal for all of those items that you get in there. And again, the best part is that you get to choose $125 worth. So, I mean, it could be the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. That's, I believe, exactly $125. It could be a whole pack of ink pads and some other products. So you really get to choose whatever you want in that $125. And then again, they're going to give you right now through the end of today the In Color product bundle plus a paper pumpkin and some business supplies included there. There's no obligation once you get your starter kit to do anything more besides maybe shop and get the discount if that's what you choose to do. But Stampin' Up! Doesn't require you to be a demonstrator for a certain period. If you do want to stay active and maintain your title of an active demonstrator, you would just need to do a quarterly requirement of 300 in sales or purchases or a combination of that. So let me know if you have questions. Again, we're down to the last like 12 hours of this special. So I totally understand if it's not the right time, it's too much right now. But, you know, even if you weren't getting this extra right now, the starter kit itself is an awesome deal any time of year. But when they throw in these bonus products, it just sweetens the deal that much more. So just wanted to share that with you. Now let's look at some fun cards featuring these In Color products. So as a demonstrator, one of the things I enjoy the most is doing swaps. And I participate in a couple different swaps. My team does swaps. The Sweet Tea Stampers, we do swaps every month. If you're in person, that's an option to do them in person if you are local here. But if you're not in person or local, you also have the option to virtually swap. And what we do is each month we present a theme for our swap. So this coming month for June, our theme is going to be to feature something from the new annual catalog. So again, this just came out in May and launched to everybody. Of course, as demonstrators, we got the benefit of ordering starting in April of 2022, but the swap theme for our team for June, as an example, is to use something new, feature something new. So it could be a new stamp set or a new bundle. It could be the new In Colors that I just shared with you. It could be a new die set or DSP or Designer Series paper. There's all kinds of things you can choose from, but that's the only requirement for this month's swap is something from the new annual catalog featured on your card. So lots of opportunities there. Now we, like I said, for the virtual swappers, we post that usually about the first of the month. And then at the meeting, which we have our team meeting on the second Wednesday of the month, anyone that participated in the virtual swap and posted a card for that will get their name into a drawing, and then we do door prizes. And the door prizes could be a bolt of ribbon, it could be an embellishment pack. It just depends month to month on what it is. Those that are in person that want to swap, they bring a set number of cards, all the same for that swap theme, and then we swap out cards. So some of the cards that I'm going to show you today are from different swaps that I do like that. Also, I participate in a swap with a business group that I'm part of, a training business group through another demonstrator called Rhonda Wade. She has a person that swaps cards for us, usually when every catalog launches. So a lot of the ones I'm going to show you now are from that. So let me start with those. And I'm just featuring ones that are basically featuring some of the new In Color. So I think a couple of weeks ago, I actually made this one on the Facebook Live. And this was my swap. So a lot of times when I swap with that business group, they ask us, we have to put them in a clear envelope, and they have to be all new products and multiple layers. So this was my version of Parakeet Party for my swap, and I used lots of the new products, including a new embossing folder, some new glimmer paper there, but a pretty simple card, monochromatic there. So that was my swap. This swap is from a demonstrator from that group. Her name is Sarah. I don't see her last name on the back of this. We usually put our card or our information on the back. And she turned this stamp set, which had some words, into the stems for these beautiful roses. And this is, of course, Sweet Sorbet and Parakeet Party. So she featured the new stamp set. I believe it's called Hues of Happiness. It's from that suite. But then she featured the new in colors as well. So I really like how she turned that word congratulations into the stem of the flower. I thought that was very clever of Sarah. Let's see. This is from another one of those swaps. This is from Michelle Amadon Barnes. And she sent this one, Sending Smiles Across the Miles. And this is a new stamp set at the beginning of the catalog, and I don't know all the page numbers, but she featured a lot of the in colors as well. So she has the new glimmery ribbon, this new die set and stamp set, and of course Parakeet Party, Tahitian Tide, and then I believe this is the Orchid Oasis color here, and that might be Highland Heather there, accenting the word sending. So again, a really cool use of some of those dies. I do like how that lettering looks on that card a lot. All right, then let's see. These are a couple that I have done. I think I showed y'all this one too. I did all 5 of these in color cards. These are mini note cards and featured that new in color designer series paper with the new limited edition stamp set, some of the new glittery shimmer ribbon, and then the new square dies from the Stylish Dies die set. All right, so those are those 2 little note cards. And this is a card I did as our swap at our team meeting and make and take. So at our team meeting each month on the second Wednesday, we also do 2 make and take projects. So this is one I shared at that meeting. This designer series paper is in the current mini catalog. It's the Abstract Beauty, I believe is what it's called. It's got that gold foiling on it. And then we actually took markers and colored in the flowers and the leaves on this project here. And that's how the card looks like that. But then I used the Orchid Oasis as the card base, and then the paper hug from me from the limited edition, and the layers of Stylish Shapes dies. Okay, that was a fun card to make. All right, a lot of the other samples, my friend Colleen just gave me this one. I believe she made this on her Facebook Live recently, and it uses, again, those 6x6 designer series papers in the in colors. She used the this flower stamp set, which is has been in the previous catalog. I can't remember, I think it's Color and Contour, and cut that out as well, but used a little bit of Wink of Stella on there too, some of the Parakeet Party and the Tahitian Tide there, and a nice framework around that flower. So I thought that was a really pretty card she shared with me the other day. And a lot of the rest of them actually revolve around one suite. So I want to remind you about this awesome suite, which features all the in colors, and that's the Tea Boutique suite. And that's on page 12 and 13 of the new catalog. The whole suite is $67, and if you get the whole thing, and that includes the stamp set, the dies. It also includes a pack of the Tea Boutique Designer Series paper, that's a 6x6 paper, and a pack of these cards and envelopes, and there's 20 of those cards and envelopes in there. A couple of the samples I'm about to show you feature all of these products here, and there's a picture of the stamp set, and then the bundle here by itself with just the stamp set and dies are down here at the bottom. But I'm loving this. This again features all 5 of the new in colors, so Sweet Sorbet, Parakeet Party, Tahitian Tide, Starry Sky, and Orchid Oasis. So they designed this one to really focus on that. So a lot of these first ones that I'm going to show you are from that swap that I was telling you about that I participate in. So I will make sure I recognize those that shared these swaps with me. This one's from Lisa McGrew, and she used a lot of the designer series paper and the die set. Thank you for your friendship. And these are some new sparkly gems to accent there. Cute card there with the Tea Boutique. This one I thought was really cool as well. This is from Verna Mullen. And she made a little pocket on the front of the card to put a tea bag in. I thought that was so clever. So there actually is a little pocket there. And again, we usually put these in clear envelopes for our swap. This one also features it. This is Bernice Halleck. And she kept it simple. Didn't even use the teacup, the Tea Boutique cup of tea stamp set, but used the paper and the color scheme of that designer series paper, but made it just a simple thank you card, a nice little panel here with 3 pieces of designer series paper, just cut apart there. I really like that layout, very simple. This does not have a name on it, but it is from one of the swaps, and they featured the designer series paper with the little teacups, and then made their own little greeting band there in the middle. I can't remember the name of that stamp set, but it's in the new catalog as well. This one also, the Tea Boutique suite of products. I love how they put the little tea bag on there. Just so cute and little, but the floral piece there, they stamped the flowers and the colors to coordinate with the designer series paper, and the little sentiments, take care of yourself, is awesome too from that set. And then this one features the Orchid Oasis and the Starry Sky colors. The little lemon die is super cute in this die set as well. That's all part of the Tea Boutique. And then the little greeting says, I miss you. One of the things that we do for that swap as well is our swap coordinator. Her name is Carol. She lives in Arizona. She sends us a little favor as well, and I recreated it using, this is a die from the seasonal labels. It's actually a Christmas label die that was in last year's holiday catalog, but it carried into this year's annual catalog. And you just make a little pocket with the same piece cut out of the designer series paper and just cut it in half, and then just glue down or use a little bit of tear and tape around the edges and create that little pocket for your tea bag. You do need to get the smaller tea bags. The bigger ones will not fit in this with this die specifically. And it just says thank you for your friendship, and of course really fun here with the glimmer paper there. All right, let's show you a few more. I showed y'all this one. This is one of the ones using those cards and envelopes featuring from the Tea Boutique cards and envelopes. This was one I did on my Facebook Live a couple weeks ago. And I love this card. It's got a torn edge. It's got some texture there with the different layers of designer series paper, some of the new stylish shapes dies, some simple stamping for the most part, just some die cutting for those pieces, and of course a little lemon. But again, everything driven by the color scheme of the designer series paper. This was another one I did for my class, the Tea Boutique class that I did in May. And that's again stacking 3 of the die cut teacups out in the different colors of designer paper, little hearts out of the glimmer paper. And this is one of those cards and envelopes that coordinates as well with the Tea Boutique suite. And then a piece of the Starry Sky glimmery ribbon. This was also one of my swaps that I did for the send away swap with that business builder group. And again, featuring the designer series paper, a little teacup cut out of the dies, I miss you, let's get together soon, and that cute little lemon. There is a lemon stamp in the stamp set as well. So Tahitian Tide is my card base color there. This was one of the cards I did. Again, this one does not feature any of the tea specific tea items, but it is all from the Tea Boutique suite and stamp set. The only thing that's not is this is punched out with this punch actually. It's still on my desktop. The postage, rectangular postage label punch. That's not a new one. It's been around a little while. But the greeting is from there, the stamped flowers in the background, that's tone on tone with Orchid Oasis. This designer series paper is from the Tea Boutique as well. And then this little gem here, whoops, I just pulled it right off of there. Whoops, need to put that back on the glue dot. That is one of the new matte dots. These are not part of the In Color Starter Kit promotion, but they are a fun little addition. Like, I would definitely add these to my starter kit order so that I can kind of complete my In Color set with these fun decorative matte dots. And they're self-adhesive as well, and there's a couple different sizes of them, and then they got the ombre effect as well. But these are a really cute accent to have with your In Color projects. So that's that one. And then one more here is another one featuring the Designer Series paper. I got the Parakeet Party as my base, and then some of the pieces of the designer paper, and I actually put a little piece of vellum back here as a layer and stamped the Starry Sky onto a piece of fresh freesia and cut that out. And then of course a little Enjoy tea bag. So that's that. And then one more thing to show you is the little favor we did at bingo night the other night. So these are some new little bags. They come in this color and a craft color. You get, I think it's 10 total. Is that right? Yes, 10 total. You get 5 white and 5 of the craft color. And we decorated them with the little lemon stamp and then the thank you for your friendship. And then of course did a little Enjoy tag up there featuring all the In Colors. So we've got the Sweet Sorbet, Tahitian Tide, Parakeet Party is the outline of the tea bag there. And then the paper has some of the Starry Sky in it, and then Orchid Oasis is down on the label there. And these are little lemon cookies to biscuits to enjoy with your tea. But they're food safe, and they have a little like a zipper seal there, like a Ziploc. So they do seal. And these cookies are about, let's see how big these cookies are. They're a little bit, about 2 inches across. So you could fit a medium-sized cookie, and then these were very thin cookies. But this was our little favor for our bingo night attendees. It was really fun. We had about 45 ladies stamping that night a couple weekends ago, and we did an awesome event and had a lot of fun and really enjoyed getting together with everybody in person again. So. All right, like I said, I'm not planning to do any stamping today. If you do have questions about the starter kit promotion, please contact me as soon as possible today, because the promotion ends at midnight, basically. Well, I'll be in bed probably around 10:30. So if you need to talk to me about it, you need to get a hold of me before maybe 9 o'clock tonight, and East Coast time. And but it is the last day of the starter kit promotion, but you can, if you know what you want and you have your starter kit order ready to go, your $125 in product, you can actually just go to tanyareed.stampinup.net and click join, and then join our Sweet Tea Stampers group and become a Stampin' Up demonstrator. Thank you, Sherry. It was fun to share those, and I have more swaps. But I was just pulling out the ones that featured the In Color. So maybe I'll do that about once a month whenever I have swaps. So thank you for joining me today. Again, I'm loving the new In Colors. They're a great addition to your crafting supplies. If you haven't gotten them yet, the starter kit is definitely the best way to get them quickly and for free as part of this starter kit promotion. So thank you so much for joining me, and have a great rest of the day. Bye-bye.